It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're bringing you the Los Angeles Lakers out at Staples Center as they'll face off against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, coming into tonight, a couple of goals they have. Stay aggressive on both ends, but also play with efficiency. It's a delicate balance, but they know it's the key to playing their best ball. And the Los Angeles Lakers, one of the great dynasties, not just in basketball, but in all of sports. Kenny, this is a franchise that's used to winning.
Yes, Magic has done a great job of rebuilding this team, cultivating this young talent and creating a really positive culture.
Kenny, you know you live there. Free agents love L.A. This franchise doesn't stay down for long.
Thanks for joining us, as we'll go now courtside with Kevin Harlan for the call.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. Welcome to our 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA on a Monday afternoon. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we know Rockets coach Mike D'Antoni was the architect of the 7 seconds or less offense in Phoenix. But he says we should have been more aggressive. We kept asking, is it too many threes? Now, there's no such thing. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks.
You know, we're over a year now into the Magic era of the Lakers front office, and Magic showed no hesitation shaking things up with trades, and I think he also did a solid job in the draft as well.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Houston, Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. Melo and Tucker are the forwards, and it's Capella in at the 5. In this Lakers front office, I think almost every fan, Clark, would be pleased with the job they've done.
I agree. I mean, they didn't have a ton to work with and made the right moves. I mean, yeah, there were a couple of bumps along the way, but still ended up landing some outstanding free agents.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. 6 to shoot. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. And the shot is good.
He always had great instincts defensively. Rondo using that length there to come up with the steal.
Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers. And, Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office had been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
Paul with the ball. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Anthony. Top of the key. Rebounded by McGee.
Boy, the defense had gone to sleep, so you got to knock that one down.
Shoots from the high post, and that one is good.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the middle, here's Tucker, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
Rondo kicks to LeBron. There's a good screen. Pass to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. Harden dishes to Carmelo. Nice job coming off that screen.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Now here's Rondo. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Tucker.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Paul passes to Capella.
Well, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's James. 5 points in the game. Count the basket. LeBron's got 7. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Paul kicks it to Tucker. Now Capella, stolen by McGee. And here's the fast break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from James.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching system, was an assistant there prior to taking this Lakers position, and known for his sharpness as an offensive coach.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Capella. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. Cans it from downtown. Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lakers leading by 4. And with the Lakers wanting to play more up-tempo, it makes sense to have Walton guide the ship.
Yeah, I agree with you because he's knowledgeable, played on some really good teams, championship caliber teams. I think as he grows as a coach and as this team grows together, they could be quite a group.
Here's Paul. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Pass to Capella. Kicks it to Anthony. Over LeBron. Anthony, the pass to Capella. The shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Harden the pass to Capella. To the wing right side. Rondo against Paul. Over Rondo. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Tell you what, that mid-range game from Chris Paul, he's really an assassin from there. You can see less and less of that shot in this day and age, but CP's got the green light to shoot it.
To the middle, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Well, you know, one of the things about Mike D'Antoni is that he's an excellent offensive mind, but he gives his players so much confidence. His defensive reputation is not as strong, but with the Rockets last season, they actually were a lockdown team at times. D'Antoni answering those critics about not being a defensive-minded coach.
Rockets trail by 9. And D'Antoni back in the catbird seat after some difficult seasons with the Knicks and the Lakers.
Yeah, I love Mike D'Antoni. Love how he comments and interacts with the media and how he handles his team. He's got a team committed to shooting the long ball, and he gives his players a lot of freedom and confidence.
Here's Capella. LeBron grabs the miss.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
And it's in there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Paul after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Harden kicks to Capella. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. James covering. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Now here's Rondo. There's the pass to James. McGee a screen. Back to Rondo. To the paint. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his second bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Anthony against James. Anthony left side. Caldwell Pope against Harden. Hits it from three-point range.
And you know, Kevin, Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Houston. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
No good on that one. Clark, when you're evaluating young players, and you see a lot of them at the college ranks and certainly in the early years in the NBA, aside from their talents between the lines, which qualities tell you this kid has a chance to be special?
A couple of things. Humility, understanding their ability, but also recognizing they've still got work to do. That's one of the great qualities anybody can have. Work ethic, self-starting, and then you try to see if, in fact, they've worked through some challenges. How have they handled adversity? I mean, when you look at those things and couple them with talent, now you've got somebody that you feel like can be special.
Here's Tucker. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles leading by 9. Pass the ball. Tipped away. Paul with the steal. It's Harden with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 8 points.
In addition to his strength, Harden has deceptive quickness. He just has this unique knack to get by whoever's guarding him because he's strong and crafty.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Harden's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And P.J. Tucker, Greg, a rugged physical defender at the forward.
And here's the guy, second-round pick back at 06. Spent 5 seasons playing abroad before making his return to the association. Now he's a seasoned veteran and about holding his teammates accountable, especially defensively.
Stevenson's checked in for James. And a switch here also for Houston. Anderson, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Here's Hart, guarded by Harden. McGee is screen on Gordon. Now here is McGee. Kuzma sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hart. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Playing big, willing to go toe-to-toe against the guy who towers over him.
Yeah, I like his heart there, the competitive spirit. I mean, refusing to be held in check by bigger defenders. That's all heart and competitive spirit.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Rockets trail by 9. And here's Harden. 10 points for him. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Now here's Ball. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Ennis, he's checked in for Houston. Five on the clock. McGee is screen. There's the pick. There's Kuzma. That shot off. And Houston the other way now. Ball outside. He kicks it to Nene. Count that one. And now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the basket by Stevenson.
Resplendent release on the floater. When executed correctly, it's a beautiful, effective shot.
Anderson outside. In the corner, it's Gordon. Nene, the screen. Inside, stolen by McGee. Now the Lakers on the break. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Anderson against Kuzma. Nene, the screen. Anderson dishes to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. And another 3 for Houston.
You got to respect his range now. Paul's form and release are perfect. You feel like every 3 he shoots is going in.
to Stevenson. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Nene kicks to Gordon. This is Duenas. They get a hand on it. Anderson passes to Paul. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Paul outside. The shot from the low post is good. Paul's got 7 points.
Well, it would be fun to check the number of points that Paul has generated running the pick and roll throughout his career. It's such a reliable play for him because he's so good at reading the defense.
Here's Hart. Here's the dish to McGee. And he comes up with the deuce. 8 points for him.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Here's Gordon. Passes it to Paul. Over Ball. That's good from Paul on the assist by Gordon. And that's now 9 points for Chris Paul. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this.